Hey, welcome back to Ray's Toys and Collectibles. I am Ray, and today a special top 10 video of the best collectibles released in 2025. Of course, this is all my opinion. I was planning to do this in January, but yeah, delays. Also got a little bit sick in October and again in December, so I couldn't record, unfortunately. But yeah, although it is delayed, I always say better late than never. This is my top 10 picks of best collectibles that were released in 2025.
Number 10. Ramen Toy The Hunter from the Ramen Armored Vehicles collection. Just a very impressive looking tank in the 1/12 scale. So if you have G.I. Joe's, Marvel Legends figures or other army type figures in that scale, then yeah, this will look really great. So far, really enjoying the vehicles from Ramen. Nice communication as well, nice service, great company overall. A lot of bigger companies could learn from them. Good job, Ace.
And pushing it around, it even sounds like a real tank. So cool. Coming in at the number 9 spot, it's the Hammond collection Jurassic World, A Fallen Kingdom, Sinoceratops by Mattel. You can see him here at the front, and at the back there's the Stegosaurus. And yeah, I was thinking about which one do I prefer, which is the better one that came out in 2025. And long did I think it was the Stegosaurus, but yeah, the more and more I played around with these two figures, I decided to give it to the Sinoceratops. Both are very well detailed, well articulated. Sculpt is really good on both of these figures. If you're a Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, or just a dinosaur fan, yeah, you need to get these figures. They look very impressive in person. The problem with the Stegosaurus, they put this joint system in the tail, which makes him a little bit back heavy. Just a Y would have been enough. And it doesn't have any jaw articulation. Now the Sinoceratops does have the same problem. It has a swappable jaw. Stegosaurus doesn't. So at least you can have him with an open jaw. You cannot do that with the Stegosaurus. Also, the Stegosaurus doesn't have any additional accessories. Sinoceratops does. You can take the horn piece and swap it out. So you can have a broken horn or a regular horn. And that's really nice, because if you get two of them, like I have, they don't look exactly the same. Would have been nice if they did that on the Stegosaurus with the Tegomyces, but they didn't. Still a great figure. Really enjoying the Hammond collection thus far, but Mattel, if you see this, stop with the nonsense. These figures need jaw articulation, period.
Number 8. It's the McFarlane Mortal Kombat 2 Classic Sub-Zero and Scorpion. These two figures are amazing. Sculpting is nice, articulation is nice. If you want to see the review of these figures, stay tuned. Or go to the description below. If you have the reviews up, I'll put it in the description so you can get a link there. If you don't see the link, it's not available yet. These figures are really nice. Other companies have done these figures, they haven't done them justice. Storm Collectables came close, but the scale, yeah, was not my thing. The prices were a bit too high, and they put so many ninjas out in such a short time that was getting a little boring. So McFarlane doesn't make the same mistake, but yeah, thus far it is looking really good. These are definitely the Mortal Kombat figures I've wanted for ages, so that's why they're in the top 10.
Number 7. Transformers by Blokees. Now, if someone told me a couple years ago that there would be a line of figures that I would like, made to look like G1 Transformers, but they would not transform, I would tell to you, you're nuts, I'm not gonna like these, because they're not transformable. But then Fly Guy came and Chevatron, both YouTubers, that told me, you need to get these, Ray, you'll like them. and damn it, they were right. I do like them. I got these. I also have 2 boxes ready to be opened and reviewed. Again, if you watch this in the future, they'll probably already be reviewed, so take a look at the description below. I'll have links to every review right there. And yeah, these are just really nice figures. Come in blind boxes. You can also get the entire wave. That way you're ensured of getting the characters. There are also chase figures, which I'm not gonna get into, because then I'll just fall into a big rabbit hole. And I don't have a lot already, so yeah. That's of course a joke. I have a shit ton of stuff. So yeah, I don't need to get into more collections, but yeah, these are really awesome. They look nice. They really embody the G1 spirit of the Transformers. They're very well poseable. Nice accessories too. Some even have the lights in the eyes and the chests, and yeah, they're really fun to build as well and to pose. Number 6. Star Wars Vintage Collection Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, TIE Advanced ship, whatever you want to call it. This is a long overdue vehicle in the Vintage Collection, and they finally did it in 2025. Holy crap. And it's heavy, it looks great, it's bigger than you think. That's what she said. And yeah, really happy with this. And it also comes with a really great carded Darth Vader figure. So, nice job Hasbro. Coming in at number 5, it's the Menace from Cybertron. The Hulk from the Transformers. It's the Transformers Studio Series 86 Devastator Combiner by Hasbro. Yeah, technically these are 6 figures in one, but yeah, I'm accounting it as one. It's just a really impressive figure. He may not be a perfect size, I wish he was a little bit bigger, but he looks good. The colors are nice, the articulation is great. It holds together much nice and can pose unlike other figures that they've made of this. And yeah, I'm really impressed with this figure. And finally, yeah, we have a use for these stupid things, because they can go unarmed. Yeah, why? I don't know. Coming in at the number 4 spot, it's the ultimate baddie from Transformers. This is a Transformers Studio Series 86 Megatron by Hasbro, and they did an amazing job with this figure. The shelf presence is just really nice with this figure. If Devastator wasn't enough, they also pulled this out of their head, and yeah, this is such a great figure. Poseability, the look just screams you one. There's also some discussion about the transformation, not going into a gun but into a tank, but yeah, all that aside, this is an amazing figure, and he looks really good next to the Studio Series Optimus Prime. So yeah, great job here. This is the best Megatron figure they ever produced. And coming in at the number 3 spot, it's the Haslab Star Wars The Vintage Collection Mos Eisley Cantina. Yeah, the bar is a nightmare to put together, but once you have it, yeah, it just looks really nice. And you can put so much figures in this. And they also put some nice puck lights under the tables, and that just makes the effect. Yeah, it completes it all. Now you can also put it under the bar, but yeah, once you have sat down, just leave it, because stuff will pop off. But it does look really nice, so I'm very happy we finally have this piece. And coming in at the number 2 spot, it's the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Sentinel by Hasbro. I've got 2 of these, and they are such nice figures. Nicely sculpted, nicely painted, the articulations top notch, ratchets all over, swap out parts, just the ultimate Sentinel figure. If you have the Haslab, that's fine and all, but I prefer this design. And this figure was at the number 1 spot for a very long time. Someone else or something else came around the corner. And then the one The best collectible of 2025. And with final I mean this came in at the last second in 2025. It's the Haslab Ghostbusters Ectomobile. And yeah, this just looks amazing. To me, this is the vehicle I wanted ever since I seen the movie, and this has been a really good year for collectibles in my opinion. And yeah, this just looks amazing. It also has the sounds, but yeah. Check out the review. So that is my top 10 list of best collectibles released in 2025. Now from my list, what is your pick? What do you think is the best item in my list? Also, what are your favorite collectibles released in 2025? Please feel free to comment down below. And as far as companies go, I think Hasbro is the best company in 2025. They gave us so many good items that were on many people's wish lists for many years. The Darth Vader's TIE Fighter for one. Then that Marvel Legends Sentinel, and then to top it off, that really awesome Ghostbusters Ectomobile. And like I mentioned, it came in at the last second, just for Christmas. It came in, and yeah, it's such a good piece. Such a good piece. I really love that vehicle. And yeah, also the Sentinel. Those two were really items ever since I saw the movie or the cartoon. When it comes to X-Men, that is the version I wanted. And then they also gave us the Cantina. Now while not perfect, it's still a really great piece as a Star Wars collector to have that, to put your figures in it. Just so good. Then the bad, they also gave us this piece. It's the Haslab Transformers Omega Prime. And there are a couple issues, base issues with it. Like the sword is so big, and then the attachment to the hand is not great, so you can't really have them posed with it. Also there's no ratchets in the arm, so having them posed with this sword, other than like I have it right here, is very difficult. And then there were quality control issues, and that's the biggest issue for me, and that should not happen on any Haslab. Well, it should not basically happen on any product, but definitely not on a Haslab that you have to pay and wait a year for to get it. There were troubles with plastic yellowing, pieces breaking, and then the worst bit, and that's just an engineering mishap, is the core Optimus Prime piece, where the spine just was too big for the chest cavity. So, and believe me when I say this, this is an issue on every copy. And you can sand it down and there will be no issues. But unfortunately some folks, when they got this out of the packaging, that chest was already cracked. Or when they opened it, the teeth pieces inside the chest were already starting to crack. That's for something you're looking forward to for a year. That's kind of heartbreaking. You spent the time waiting for it, you spend the money, and then it arrives broken. And you could fix it, of course, if you're lucky and it was already cracked, but waiting for a replacement parts, if it was cracked, it took a long time. Unfortunately for me as well, I got that core robot replacement in last week, and it doesn't look like they sanded it down in the factory at all. They didn't alter the robot at all. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I can go in, screw it open and sand it down myself, so that's no issue. Fortunately, this version you see here is the first version I got. As soon as I opened it, I did the fix immediately. I wasn't even trying to transform it, because again, transforming it, putting pressure on that spine piece can break it. So yeah, don't overlook this piece. There are issues with it, but if you don't have any of the yellowing issues or the or it is broken right out of the box, just do the fix and you'll have a really great figure. But yeah, it's a bit of a gamble if you get it second hand, unless you get it second hand already opened, or maybe you're gonna look at the contents before buying it. Yeah, it's such a shame because this has so much present, it looks good, so bit of a shame there. Then the worst companies of 2025, the loyal subjects, that's one. The Mask series, yeah, it's pretty terrible. QC issues all over, and they made replicas of the original toys that were released in the 80s. So they had so much to work with, so much time to fix the issues, make modern versions of it. Instead they chose to make replicas of it, and yeah, the quality is worse, and there are more issues with that new stuff than with the older stuff, and with the price point being higher than getting a loose complete one from the original line. Yeah, it just works against them, and it's a shame because many people were looking forward to a modern Mask line and they were disappointed. So yeah, that is a bit of a shame. Hopefully in this year 2026 they can fix the issues, maybe reissue the first series and redeem themselves, hopefully. Then another company that I give a thumbs down is Mattel. Their Hammond collection series was much anticipated. It started off really nicely. The bigger figures having the glass eyes and the small figures just have the painted eyes. Then at some point they decided to put glass eyes on everything. People were already commenting, and don't do it, it will not work on the smaller ones because there's not enough light coming into the eyes, and on the pictures that we've seen didn't really work. So now they're phasing it out a bit. Hopefully they will still keep it on the bigger figures because it does work on the bigger figures. Now the worst thing about the line is that they've made a couple screw ups. One of them is swappable jaw pieces. Please stop it right away. You should not sacrifice jointed jaws over swappable jaw pieces. That's just rubbish. These action figures need articulation and not swappable pieces. Swappable pieces are nice, but only for horns, staggermizers, claws, that sort of thing, but not to replace joints. That is rubbish. And also they did us dirty and a couple of figures that people were really looking forward to getting, like the Lost World Velociraptor that you see in the stand there. All the Raptors, apart from the first one released, had a hinge in the neck, and this one doesn't. Why? That makes zero sense. And then, like I said, swappable jaw pieces. They put it on the Sinoceratops, they put it on the Dryosaurus that you see here at the feet of Optimus Prime. We don't need that stuff. Please stop it, Mattel. And also seen pictures of a new Hammond collection figure coming, hopefully this year. It's the Hypsilophodon, and it also has a swappable jaw piece. And I really hope they'll listen to the customers and change it before this release, because yeah, it makes no sense, Mattel. Please stop it. And then also, yeah, did us dirty with the Buck Tyrannosaurus Rex. People were looking forward to it. They did a crowdfund a couple years ago that failed because it was just too lackluster. And then they said they would make it up to us, and they didn't. Because they put it in the SDCC exclusive that you could get at the SDCC con or on the website, and it was a complete disaster. It was 2 per order, should have been just 1 per order, or maybe 2 per household, because the scalpers got a hold of it and they're selling it for ridiculous amounts of money. And I was like many that came to their website, put it into their cart, went into the checkout, there was a queue, and then after 15 minutes the item was sold out, and that is absolute rubbish. Make sure if you make an item exclusive that it's either a variant, just release a popular item like this also in the regular Hammond collection series, then have a separate alternate piece like with a different paint job as an exclusive. Or if you just want to make an exclusive, make sure you have enough copies, and if you have someone in the queue to check out, reserve that item for them. It's just rubbish that you have a shopping cart, an item is in there, you go to check out, and then after 15 minutes it's suddenly sold out. That's complete rubbish. So Mattel, please do better in 2026. Listen to the customers. Make sure the quality is there, the articulation is there. Please, more consistency and more human figures in maybe even play sets or diorama pieces. I would really like to see that. So hopefully we'll have another great year in 2026 when it comes to collectibles. There are a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff coming, so I'm really looking forward to this year. And I really hope you're enjoying this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please feel free to comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. And please remember, we are in this hobby because it's fun. We like to get these figures, mess around with them, photograph them, film them, display them, and that's the most important thing. As long as you're enjoying it and it is fun, it's good to get. This is Ray from Ray's Toys and Collectibles. See ya!